guys, it's Joshy here, and I am back with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. Now, this is against Seaweebs of Pip Knight's chat. We did have it because I was just on there and I was like, okay, I have 2 new Pokemon I bred that I really wanted to give a try out to. So I'll show you as I go, but I actually screwed one up. But also, this actually was a really cool battle in the end because, well, you'll see when we get there. So anyway, I was actually hoping he'd lead off with a Morlul or something like that, so I sent out my Hot Horse, which is my Gen 1 Rapidash. Now, I expected the swap, so actually what I did here is I went for the Rage, because I thought, oh, well, at least with the Rage, I'm able to get a hit off on whatever comes in, as long as it's not a Ghost type, and I will get, if I'm hit next turn, you know, I can get a boost, but unfortunately I'm faster, so it didn't matter. I would have been best just going for the Wild Charge straight off the bat, but, you know, I didn't, and that's how it goes. But I made use of the situation nonetheless, and I got a bit of damage up on this thing. This is obviously a bulky 2-cannon with Rocky helmet, so it's actually quite cool set. I like it. So I thought I'll pull out the Horn Drill here, but it misses as well. So he's going to get the Roost back up and heal all the HP I've done damage to, and I'm like, oh yay, that was great, worthwhile start. But he's a bit afraid, obviously, of getting hit by that, excuse me, that Horn Drill, so he's going to swap out into his Sensu Oricorio form. Sorry, Oricorio Sensu form. Get the right way around. So I thought, oh well, I'm not going to stay in here because I have had my attack lowered once or twice with Feather Dance, so I'm not going to do that much damage. So I thought, oh well, here what I'm going to do, I'm going to swap out. I'm going to bring in my Survivor now. I was really hoping I'd outspeed this thing now. I do not have any speed investment, but I am Choice Scarfed. So I was going to switcheroo the Scarf onto him, so he's going to be locked into whatever he uses. But he outspeeds me and goes for the Z move. Now, I wouldn't have been able to swap anyway, thanks to the fact that he's holding a Z move. But it still would have been, you know, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. But I'm going to go down here to this Z move because it's on Hurricane, I guarantee you, well, most probably Hurricane, and he's already got a Carmine up. So unfortunately, Survivor's down there and did literally nothing. So I thought, oh well, I'm going to bring an Alaron in here because this thing could be a bit of a threat, but I really just want to make sure it can't just single-handedly screw me over. So he goes for Revelation Dance. Unfortunately, it does do just over half. If he didn't have the Carmine up, it wouldn't have. But, you know, I got the Toxic off, so I thought, oh well, that's good enough. I don't really want to swap out at this stage. I thought I'm just going to sack off this Lairon because, poor Lairon. But I haven't got much of a choice. At least I got the Toxic up. Even if he hit me harder, I am sturdy, so I wouldn't have died in one hit. So Lairon is going down there, but I was at least able to get this Toxic going on this Oricorio. So that way I'm not gonna be stuck with this thing sweeping everybody. So I'm going to bring back in Hot Horse here because this actually is an Assault Vest Rapidash. So I think I'm a mix between attack, special defense, and HP. So I am able to just leave that one, and I thought I'm just going for Flare Blitz because if he does swap, anything coming in is going to get a strong hit from a Flare Blitz. I take him right down just to small red health. So Hot Horse is going down there to the recoil, but luckily for me, the poison is now enough to easily take out this Oricorio. So thank goodness that's gone because that was starting to be a worry. So I've taken one of his down, he's taken 3 of mine down. But anyway, here he brings in his Rock Doggo, and here I bring in one of the 2 Pokemon I really wanted to try out, which is my Turtoga. And at this point, I thought, okay, well, I'm sturdy. I got Shell Smash. I carry far out. Come on, brain. I carry the Weakness Policy, so it works really well. Like this situation, you'll see. I get a Shell Smash off, and because he already swapped, I can get 2 off. And as long as he doesn't carry on Rock Doggo his Accelerock, which he probably does, I can, on 1 HP, start really wiping some things. And, this puts me at +6 attack and special attack. And the funny thing is, I am running a special attacking set because I thought it'd be a bit more interesting. But at this stage, when I went to attack, is where I just realized I absolutely screwed up. Because I didn't teach my guy any of the TMs. So I had, I think I still had Harden or Withdraw, Water Gun, but at least I had Ancient Power on him, which was supposed to be, so at least I had one move that was half decent, but unfortunately, even with a crit, that's not going to be enough, and thanks to Strength Sap, he's just going to literally heal himself straight up there, and even though my attack gets lowered, as I said, I'm a special set, as you saw, so if I had the Ice Beam on this guy like he was supposed to, I could have killed this guy, and then kept going and seen where I went from there. So I just went for it again. I thought, oh, I'll get more damage off. Gets him down under half HP, but unfortunately Turtoga's going to go down there because idiot me forgot to put the TMs on. So I thought, oh well, this is a chance for my next Pokemon. So I bought in my Venomoth, and if you guys get a chance to have a look, I do think it is a little bit different. He's actually in a contest ball from bug catching competition in Heart Gold Soul Silver. So it's really cool. Now this is a physical set. I run max speed, max attack, but unfortunately not fast enough to outspeed Breadsticks here. And so I'm going to go down to that Retaliate, obviously. But I am a Normalium Z with Screech, which lowers their defense by 2 stages, but raises your attack by 1. Then I'm Poison Fang, Leech Life, and Zen Headbutt. So I have caused some actual problems with him in areas in battles. It's really cool. So now I'm left, with Horsurprising, who appeared in last night's battle. So I'm really going to show you here. Now he's got 4 left. I've got 1. And this is why I do not know how this guy is in PU tier. Like, honestly, unless he had like a real strong special attacking water or grass Pokemon, I can really hold him out. So this thing's hoping I'm going to go for a payback or something just so he can burn me. But, excuse me. But I am not. So he's going to get some damage off, but I have stamina, so I am able to get a defense boost from every single attack he hits me with. And this thing's poisoned now, so it's going to start really, really causing some problems. So he's going to go for the Feather Dance because at this stage he doesn't know what attacks I am and what I've got. But I'm just going for the Toxic here because I was wondering if he'd swap out or not. But I was, not planning on yet revealing my rest, so try not to reveal it off the start. So anyway, I thought, oh well, this time I'm going to go for the rest because I'm not sure who's coming in, what's happening here, and I'm ready to cause some stally walls. I know some people really don't like it, but I enjoy the stalls sometimes, and in this case, it's awesome. So he's going to keep going for the Beak Blast here. I have nothing to hit him with physically. Earthquake's physical, but it doesn't create physical contact that I'll get burnt anyway from the Beak Blast. So at this stage, he's realised he's in trouble, so he's going to withdraw and actually bring in Barbie, which is his Alolan Doug trio. Now, this is the only Pokemon that could have saved him if I didn't put the right things on this Pokemon. So I am, as I say, I believe I'm just max defense, max HP, so that max HP does really help out. So here he goes for the Earth Power, does a nice chunk of damage on me, so he's obviously a special set. I get the stamina boost, but unfortunately because it's my special defense, but I carry the Moringa Berry, and I'm going to get a boost in my special defense now. So at the right stages, again, that can help. So here I'm going to go for the Sleep Talk. All I'm hoping for is Earthquake. I'm saying if this thing is special, it's probably Specs or something because it hasn't got the greatest special attack. And it keeps going with the same move, so I'm assuming so. So that is just going to live on 16 HP. If I did not have that berry, I was probably going down there. So I'm like, well, I'm going to wake up this turn. I know I'm faster at this stage, so I'm just going straight for the rest. I don't know why I'm faster than the Alolan Doug trio, actually. That's a bit surprising. What's going on there? I don't know. Oh no, sorry, I wasn't faster, idiot. Sorry, there was just so much went on, I thought it was 2 times. I am not faster, but I woke up after just surviving on 16 HP, and I was able to get the rest off. So now at this stage, he cannot take me out without a crit. So I'm really crossing my fingers here. I'm like, all I need is an Earthquake from this Sleep Talk, and I'm able to get it here, and I'm going to take that thing out. Now, I'm just stupid. This isn't true Specs. I believe he's taking Life Orb damage, so if I paid any form of attention, I'd know. So, here, I've taken that out, so he's now down to 3 Pokemon left. So he's going to bring in his Rock Doggo here. I'm like, oh well, at least this thing's weak to my, Earthquake, and I've got my Toxic I can pop on him, but he actually goes straight for the Taunt. And so I can't use any of my moves except for except for Earthquake at this stage. So it brings back in Rainbow Road, and I'm like, okay, well, all I can do is Earthquake. So I'm hoping here that if I get critted at the wrong stage, this could be bad because I can't heal anything. I can't do anything except for Earthquake because Taunt doesn't, if you don't know, for anyone watching this, Taunt doesn't allow you to use anything but attacking moves. So I'm stuck into Earthquake. Unless he roosts, I can't hit him anyway. So he's going down nicely. He should go down another turn or so. And I'm like, okay, and he goes for the roost. So, I mean, because I've had Feather Dance on me earlier from this guy, my attack power is not as strong as it could be. So even though now he's roost and I can hit him with an Earthquake, I am not going to be able to. So, or I am not going to be able to take him out. So, you know, this Toxic swearing up, and it's doing alright. You know, he's trying to stop me, but at this stage, he's really got nothing to touch me with. He's really trying to weaken me as much as I can, but lucky for me, the taunt did wear off. So this turn, I actually just went for the rest, even though there was not much point. I was on a fairly decent amount of HP, especially with the boosts I got. I just was worried about the taunt coming straight back in, and the doggo coming back in with taunt, and then stopping me at the right stage. Like, the taunt was the only thing that could have possibly won in this match if he really wanted to try and organise it. But it'd be a slow thing, and the worst thing is the Pokemon with taunt is also the Pokemon that I have a super effective move against. So, he's realising at this stage he pretty much cannot do anything. Rainbow Road's going down here. So he's got now 2 left. So I've come down from 4-1 to 2-1. So I'm picking up the game, and I really think I could clutch this. This is actually really good. So he goes for the Retaliate, and even though this is probably really strong, it does nothing to me because I have had my stamina boost, and I get another one off, which is just, as I said before, I don't know how this is in PU. There's other things in NU and that I find useless in comparison to this. I get the Earthquake there, and you watch this damage, guys. Watch it. Like, look at that. That is so bad. That just shows you how good the Feather Dancers have done. So he's going to swap out here with his breadsticks and bring in Rock Doggo. Obviously planning on probably going for the taunt. I wake up, and I actually went for the Toxic straight off the bat. So now this thing is... Even if my Earthquakes are doing nothing, it's slowly going to go down. He can't taunt me out. And, you know, it's really, really locked in what's going to happen now. So even though he goes for the taunt, as I said, I'm just going to go for the Earthquakes now. I'm expecting the taunt. And, you know, he can't do much. So I'm really pushing it. As I said, I hope that he doesn't have a move sitting somewhere that could crit me and do a lot of damage at the wrong stage. And especially now I'm taunted, he can slowly chop me down HP little bit by little bit each turn. But I really enjoyed this set. Here he's just trying to get the defense drop. You look, this is doing no damage to me, guys. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of possibly doing a fun giveaway, but I know I've got 50 subs, like I'm amazing, right? I mean, nothing there. But I'd just like to do something cool like that. I think it'd be really cool, like even with the Venonat. I did actually trade out 1 or 2 of those Venonats like mine, so I hope I actually get to see him somewhere. Anyway, so he brings back in breadsticks just because I'm going for the Earthquake, and he knows that Rock Doggo's going down, so he hope if he has a chance, he needs to keep that thing alive to do 1 taunt against me. So anyway, my taunt wore off this turn, so he's going for the Sucker Punch, which I went for the Earthquake anyway, expecting possibly the swap back or anything, but he didn't swap back and go out, so I'm just you know, just going to keep going with it. So he goes for the he goes for the Sucker Punch this turn, so I'm going for the Toxic. And guys, that's pretty much completely confirmed the battle in my stage. And Seaweebs knew that at this stage, so he actually forfeits here, which, I mean, was a bit like, damn it, I wanted to play this right out to show the epic ending. But at the same time, it's a very slow stage, and everyone, like, he also had 2 counter lives, so everyone knows, you know, what was happening. And that was just awesome in my opinion. I know people hate it, but god damn it, that horse can do some work. So guys, if you did really like that, please do earthquake that like button because it does help out. And you know, give me any feedback or any suggestions you'd like. As I said, you can even just tell me a type of Pokemon you'd like to see me use, or a theme team, or anything you want, just pop it in the comments. I'm really enjoying these battles. I'm trying to get as much up as I can, but it does sometimes, it's just, I'm really busy with everything else. It gets hard to upload a heap, guys. Anyway, guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.